SpaceWatchers. This is Space Cafe Radio, your channel about trends, cool people and real conferences. I'm Thorsten, publisher of SpaceWatch.Global, and I had the great honor to be present when history was written. It's 1st of December 2021 in Berlin, and Germany writes history in space. At least according to the initiators, the participants and the German press. But what happened? Under the leadership of the BDI, the Federation of German Industries, and here namely Matthias Wachter and his team, the German Newspace initiative was founded. 28 German corporates and 5 associations came together under the overarching theme Newspace Connecting Industries. In 4 working groups, current challenges like the legal framework, the Industry 4.0, sustainability and mobility will be discussed. It is remarkable that this initiative will bring together classic space companies, new space companies and companies from outside the space market. But let's be honest, how outside of the space market is possible today? But that is a question for another discussion. After the introduction by BDI CEO Dr. Joachim Lang, where he pointed to the huge opportunities presented by the commercialization of space for Germany. Also, Josef Aschbacher, Director General of the European Space Agency, gave his welcoming greetings to the initiative. In the following Newspace Ampel talk, referencing the red, yellow, green colors of a traffic light that also represents the colors of the parties in the new German government, Dieter Janicek from the Green Party made his statement to the importance of Newspace for Germany. I had the great opportunity to attend the event in person and to talk with a number of participants, founders and the initiator Matthias Wachter, head of the Department for International Cooperation, Security, Raw Materials and Space. What is that initiative about?
This initiative is about bringing together new space and non-space. And the initiative wants to strengthen the ties between the space sector and the non-space sector, because we believe that space and new space is crucial for future technologies on Earth, like autonomous driving, Industry 4.0, IoT, smart farming, and. So it's really a very important enabler for future technologies on Earth. And it is especially important for manufacturing companies and the German economy as a whole. And with this initiative, we want to bring that together. We want to foster digitalization and the digital transformation of business and society, because we believe new space makes our societies and our economy more digital, greener, and more innovative.
I think founding members were also Airbus and OHB, not companies that we see actually as new space companies. So you're inclusive for all space companies, I assume. Is that correct?
Yes. The unique selling point of this initiative is that it includes members from, let's say, traditional space, from new space startups, from sectors like agriculture, from the digital sector, but also traditional industrial sectors. We have more than 30 founding members. The overall majority are startups, but we also have all the other players. And I think this composition makes it very unique. So I think it can help to have more political impact than if all the players would go alone.
Why is it important to found this initiative right now?
We are at a very, very crucial and historic point in German politics. We had 16 years of Merkel chancellorship, and this comes to an end now. We'll see a totally new government with new people, with new ideas. We have huge challenges. And so this is, I believe, the perfect moment to set up this kind of initiative and to signal the politics and the new government how important this sector is. And so we want to make a political impact right now, and we want to support the new German government in moving forward when it comes to new space. Already in the coalition treaty of the new government, for the very first time, the coalition parties describe new space as a crucial technology, and this needs to be filled now.
My next guest was Andreas Lindenthal of Airbus. Andreas is the Senior Vice President, Airbus Defense and Space, Head of Business Operations and Products, and Head of Space Systems Germany. And I asked him what this initiative means for Airbus.
This initiative is aiming at combining different industrial players, not only space players, but also automotive industry, insurer industry, completely different industries which are interested in using space for their specific businesses. And therefore, we have the opportunity now to contribute to cross-industrial initiative in Germany. And Airbus Defense and Space believes, and we are confident, that we will benefit from this dialogue with non-space industry by getting a better understanding what are the needs of the non-traditional customers for space application. And I hope on the other side that also those players will benefit from our experience and from getting enhanced knowledge about what we are doing in space in the area of satellites, but also application on the downstream area.
My goal was also to hear the voices of the new space players, so I reached out to Walter Ballheimer, co-founder of Reflex Aerospace in Berlin.
There were a couple of new space initiatives on the regional level. Some of them I witnessed myself, I guess. They all were like good ideas, but not very successful on many levels. So this one here is different. It's on a national level, so it gives new space a voice in Germany and in German politics. It also gives Germany a voice in the international new space ecosystem, which is also very important. And I also think that the timing now is perfect because a lot of things are changing. Change is on the way. We have a newly elected government which needs to shape its understanding of space policy, the future of new space. And this is why we as the key players in the German new space ecosystem and aspiring key players in the worldwide ecosystem need to speak with a united voice and need to unite to drive the changes in the right direction. So I very much welcome this initiative and I'm happy to be part of it as a founding member with Reflex Aerospace.
Sabine von der Recke is board member of OHB, the German space company. And I say that with all respect. OHB grew from a garage shop to a €1 billion company in 2019. If someone understands space, maybe call it new space, it is a family-owned enterprise from Bremen. And I asked Sabine about the company's goals being part of this initiative.
We appreciate the initiative and especially the engagement of BDE in the whole space area. We want to foster our activities not only in the new space era, but also in the whole space era. We think that it's now a very good time for this initiative. We have a new government. We have a very ambitious coalition agreement. We have so many new players, but also new goals within the European international space activities. And we want to be part of that. We are trying to set our various disciplines and various programs we have in space activities at OHB. And we are really looking forward to having a good initiative with key players and partners from all over.
My final guest is Dr. Ernst Pfeiffer, CEO of the Munich-based HPS High Performance Space Structure Systems GmbH and chairman of the working group Small Medium Enterprises Space in Germany.
I think that still we have a big challenge that the terrestrial industry, they are not enough aware what space technology can solve. So which problem can be solved by space, by satellites, or even in which areas we can be much better for the humankind on Earth, for economy, for many, many areas. The New Space Initiative is one intensive step ahead that industry within Germany talk to each other. So from space and non-space. The second challenge which we have on the whole globe is that we urgently need regulations for space debris. Everybody knows that there is an issue, but there is nobody who takes really care to solve it. So, for example, the 25 years deorbit regulation, it's from my grandpa, more or less. We need regulations which require satellites after the lifetime to deorbit within 3 to 5 years. But of course, it is a big challenge to achieve a global regulation, a global sense, a global agreement on this. If just Germany is doing this regulation, it just hurts the German industry. So this is a challenge. And I think here, this New Space initiative, it can help to make it aware to the politicians. It can open some bridges. It can support the communication to other countries. The third challenge I see is that we need the citizens behind spending money for space, behind going to space. Sometimes I see still some skeptics going to space, but we need to face their opinion and we need to convince that space can help, that space can support life on Earth and that space can make life on Earth better. We in space technology, we know, of course, we don't have to convince ourselves, but to convince the people on the street who use the mobiles, yes, but we need to fascinate them on the space and on the technology itself. Yeah? Let's do some effort together with the BDI to transport our fascination to the people here in Germany. And once we have solved these three challenges, I think it is also much more aware to the politicians that space is a very, very important topic, that it shall be among the priority ones in Germany. This is needed, a strong opinion on the politician side for the space technology, for the advancement, for going to space. And here we can boost our country and the technology much, much forward, which is needed already in the next 12 months.
Some final words from Matthias Wachter.
And this is something we believe the new initiative can help the government with good ideas to achieve that.
Thanks for listening today, and thanks to all my guests. If you want to stay on the pulse of space, visit our website, our mothership, at SpaceWatch.Global, and subscribe to our newsletters. But of course, don't forget to become a Space Watcher. And if you want us to continue our independent journalism, support us. How? Just go to our website and find a support method that works for you. I'm Thorsten Kriening, CEO and publisher of SpaceWatch.Global, your independent perspective of space.